if your work capacity is high enough, you can recover. It was more of a blur. You either get up and walk off on your own or you're carried off.
So we're doing a circuit of 3 exercises. Leg pressing here, Brian behind me, just killing it. Trying to keep up on leg curl over here. And then quad extension. And then we're doing, you know the Chuck Vogel video we did, Sam?
Yeah.
Cards at the top of the screen. And then we're doing that.
And then more.
Knee sleeves on leg curls suck. It makes it harder, yeah. Oh my.
You came prepared for bigger weights, you know?
Yeah, well, or just lighter weights faster. I gotta say, Sam, though, these Rogers pieces he has in here,
Yeah.
holy shit, these are good. I don't even need them, but I want them. Are you gonna stop me at some point?
Yes, you have a problem.
15, oh shit. That was, I was thinking in my mind, like, I gotta get to 25. 3 rounds of this?
Yep.
Okay. Guys, we've done a lot of videos. Another card at the top of the screen. Sorry about all the cards, but seriously, Antoine's leg workouts. It's like this the whole time.
Volume. Keep going.
You got this.
These plates are deceiving. This is more than 1 plate on each side for leg press. This leg press is hard, dude.
Good work. We just gotta get some blood moving, you know?
Oh yeah,
That's all we gotta do. That's what we're doing.
Just gotta climb out of the machine.
Don't pay any attention to the numbers. How many days a week do you take off from training completely?
Normally I'm 4 days.
4 days
of hard training, and then 3, depending on what the training schedule is, but typically it's 4 hard ones, and 3 I would consider to be off days.
Yeah, not as hard.
Are you pretty similar?
Very similar, yeah. Not every workout's a ball buster. And generally I like to do something every day because it feels good.
Brian's a machine.
I know, he's a machine.
In all fairness, we are doing the same weights. Wife says that suffering's okay, so just
Yes.
be quiet. No more talking, just doing. Get there.
He's breathing heavy too, that makes me feel better about myself.
Switching of the guard.
Yeah. Your cardio has to be outstanding compared to the average large strongman.
You need your work capacity to be high. You
Yeah.
have to. You know, if you can't work, I mean, it's no good to be that strong.
Yeah.
If you can't actually work, you know.
Yeah.
So especially work under load. So this is a good way to build it up. Potentially, I would push the weights a little bit.
Yeah.
So increase the volume that way, but then also add another round. So you go 100 reps there, 100 reps here.
Okay.
That'd be a 60.
Yeah.
But then by the end of that, if your work capacity is high enough, you can recover from that after a short break. Then we get into the other work.
I'm warmed up. This is why Brian has a lot of Rogers athletics. Because he fits into them. I could see a lot of machines in my gym you actually wouldn't fit in. You know, that's actually the reason why I got the 10-foot tall rack.
Yeah.
It was you.
Yeah, for when I
It's
come.
like, who comes with those log, pin press lockouts?
Sure. I can actually do them.
You could actually do them?
Yep.
Well, I did the same weight he did there. But I'm also more winded than him, that makes sense. He's not even breathing heavy. Brian, breathe heavier. Make me feel a little better. You don't have the fake chains in here for photos?
No, we do not. We're not doing
No
that.
fake plates or fake chains and Ron's gym. He's running this monolith. I think this monolith got hacked! Brian's monolith got hacked! This is my monolith! Why would Brian create an open Wi-Fi hotspot with his monolith so that I would connect and be teleported back to my monolith? Or maybe Brian's monolith was unencrypted and somebody else hacked Brian's monolith and teleported me back to my monolith. Whether it was Brian to blame or not, I'm at fault for not connecting to Brian's open Wi-Fi monolith's hotspot without first using NordVPN. Nord keeps your internet data safe behind a wall of next-generation encryption. It protects you against phishing attacks from imposter links, imposter monoliths, and man-in-the-middle attacks. For example, when someone is impersonating someone else's free, open, hotspot monoliths. And Nord's threat protection protects you from malicious sites, downloads, tracking, and intrusive ads. So don't connect to the internet without first using a VPN like Nord. Get Nord by clicking the link in the description below. It's nordvpn.com/Juji. And now Nord has a big special offer. 2 years at a huge discount plus 4 additional months for free if you go to nordvpn.com/Juji. And it's risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. So go to nordvpn.com/Juji and keep your internet data safe and stop teleporting between monoliths.
Up. Just so you guys understand what we're doing, this is dynamic effort squats. So what we're gonna do is it's gonna be an every minute on the minute type of pace for the training. So basically what we're going to do is squat, then change the monolith height, and then immediately, as soon as the rack height is set, we're gonna jump into another squat. We're gonna go 10 sets of 2. We're building speed, we're building work capacity with this as well. So just a little bit different, number of sets. And again, it's just trying to be explosive. So that's where you will wear yourself out with this more. So people are gonna think, well, it's only 2 reps. But if you sit down in that box and explode and get up as hard and as quick as you can, it'll take more out of you than you think. Something we talked about too was I would do a lot of measuring the bar speed. So there's a device that I would hook up to the bar, and we don't have it on the bar right now, unfortunately. But as I'm getting in condition, if I'm doing, let's just say 15 sets, for example, and I can get into the deep number of sets and I can keep the bar speed at the pace or even faster, then I know I'm getting in shape.
What's your goal speed?
With this, it really depends on what I'm trying to do. So typically it's meters per second is how that's being measured. So, if you're getting up, really, really fast, it'd be 1 meter per second. Some of this stuff, I'll modify the weights for what I'm trying to do. So like if some of it I have to beat, say 0.7 or something like that. So you're having to beat that every set.
Trying to beat time rather than weight. So each workout, you're not adding more weight, you're just trying to beat your time.
Yeah,
or at least match it. Or
that's the thing, is you can modify it a lot of different ways. So if you're matching that speed, you could add weight to the bar, right?
This is an 85-pound bar too. Yeah, this is a spider bar, so it's you got 85s to 45s with not fake chains. These look good.
Yeah, don't ask. Don't ask.
Do you have 35s in here?
I do have 35s, but they do not get used very often. See, this is the thing, is like there's like a competitive level, right? Like you're, and again, I guess it all depends, right? Because sometimes you need those tests.
Yeah.
Where it's kind of like, let's go for it,
Yeah.
right? And I've done that in training too, right? Where there's similar levels there, and it's like, hey, we're doing something. Well, if you're gonna up it, I'm gonna up it.
Yeah.
Right, and you almost get in this zone where it's like, hey, we're gonna go hard and push and just see, right? It's almost
Absolutely.
It's almost more of a mental test than a physical test.
Gut check.
Yes. Yep.
Absolutely.
So I've done that throughout my career at certain points, sometimes even just to myself, right? So it's like, all right, I'm gonna load this up and, maybe a 20 rep squat with something that I don't know if I can finish.
Right.
But I'm gonna put it on my back and I'm not gonna stop until I get 20.
Right.
Like things like that can build a lot of character.
Oh yeah.
So it's as long as the timing is right, you can't do that type of stuff all the time, especially as you go to a higher level. But when you're coming up, man, that can have a lot of value. It can have a lot of value because you learn how to work hard, really hard, and throw excuses out the window. Right. So, when you're standing there and you've got a squat bar on your back, and you're at 10 and you've got to get to 20 and your legs are burning, you just take another rep.
Yeah.
And just take another rep. And then all of a sudden it's like, okay, well, I've only got 7 more. I can do 7 more. Or I can do 5 more. And then it gets, even though you can play these mental games back and forth, it's like you get down to 3. You're not finishing at 3.
Yeah.
You have to finish. You know, stuff like that. I love that. Love
Right.
that.
There's a lot of people set goals in the gym that's just like based on weight, reps, whatever. Try to think outside the box. One of my goals a year ago was never to lay on the ground after a hard leg day and writher around like a worm.
Sure.
These people would be melodramatic, like, look how hard I work. I'm on the ground. Don't do that.
Sure.
Like, no matter how effed up you are, grab something, lean on it, but don't lay on the ground.
Sure.
Don't be a baby. And that, making that a goal, I think since something, like you talk about gut checks, mental training, I think even those type of things, I will not lay on the ground.
Especially in competition.
I like that. I like that.
But that shows your competitors are not weak either.
Yes.
You know?
Well, and the thing is too, one of the things, speaking to that point, and this we should literally be doing a podcast because
we're gonna get
playing into fun stuff. But one of the things that I loved was a hard truck pull, because my conditioning was so high. I could finish a hard truck pull. Everybody else is on the ground asking for oxygen, needing to be carried off.
Yeah.
I could finish the truck pull, celebrate, ask what my time was, and then walk off by myself.
And they're looking at you like, what the fuck?
Mentally, think of that, right? Like, let's just say, I know for me, if I was competing against somebody else and I'm laying on the ground and this dude just finished, celebrated, and walked off, and it shows, even though I could have been hurting,
Yeah, you could be as bad off as him.
I don't show it, right? And this is, for me, playing basketball in college, one of my first coaches was like, you have two options, right? You either get up and walk off on your own, or you're carried off.
Yeah.
That's the only options. You don't get anything in between. So if you get hurt, you figure out how to get up and get up by yourself.
Right.
Right, and don't show any pain.
Amazing.
Like, do not show it, right? Because it's a mental edge
What a
to whoever I'm
cool
going against.
thing to learn that early.
Massive. Like, mentally, you're winning that battle with yourself.
Yep.
So that's exactly what I'm talking about with myself. It's like the little mental battles in training are so huge, right? Because you gain so much, even testing yourself.
Yeah.
Because nobody, like, you may be training by yourself, for example, right? Like, I'll train by myself too. And the only person that's going to know is you.
Right.
Nobody else knows that,
Yeah.
right? Like, if you lay down, but you have to look yourself in the mirror at the end of the day, and it would mess with you. I know that.
It
And
would.
I don't. We've trained together a couple times and messed around, but like, I can tell that would bother you.
Right.
If you had that would bother you.
Yes.
And it would bother me too, because
Right.
I would be like, why did I lay down? I may have finished the work, but why did I lay down? Why did I show that? You know. And so I like that, man. I like that a lot.
We are a well-oiled machine. That was awesome. That was
Made it.
groovy. That was groovy. I don't use that word that much, but that was.
You guys did find your groove.
That's the right word.
That had to be fun to watch.
Yeah.
Surely that was fun to watch. It's just a well-oiled machine. We didn't make a mistake. There's no racking the wrong. There's no waste. There's no fumbling with this. That was art.
I don't even know if it was a minute between.
No, could have been.
Yeah, we were moving. That's what I'm talking about, man.
That was cool.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
If we trained together, we could merge the gyms.
Oh my God.
Merge.
Well, I'm walking here thinking like, this is a completely different gym.
Right.
It's like now I'm thinking like, I just need to build another gym and just base it off this. Because this is completely different from mine in great ways.
You ready for what's next?
I don't even want to, I can't even guess. This is such a weird workout at this point.
Went through that better than I thought.
Yeah.
Like it didn't seem like you dropped off. much, you know?
No, I was okay.
Yeah.
It was more of a blur, just trying to stay
Yes.
focused.
Yeah.
Because all the changing, moving parts, keeping it going and flowing,
Completely.
I wanted everything just to be cool.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Honestly, the one thing I'd be careful of for you guys watching is I think auto-regulation comes with experience. You kind of earn
Massively.
it.
Yep.
You really do,
No,
because
it's a
you
great
can really screw yourself up if you're trying to auto-regulate after 1 year of training experience. Versus someone that's been doing it their whole life and made a career profession out of it. You know how to do it. It's something you earn, you get later on. This is when the clickbait is fulfilled, guys. When you wouldn't believe the way Brian Shaw really trains. What's happening?
Flutter kicks.
Who would have thought? Of all people you get it from, it would be Brian Shaw.
I've got to give a lot of credit to Joe Ken. He helped me out with this.
Oh, Joe, yeah, he's a great guy.
Big house, yeah.
Yeah, big
Shout out
house.
to Big House. Love you, brother. So this is something we threw in. I didn't know what to think at the beginning. Grew to love it for sure. Right, so I think it helped me with my speed, but also my hamstring health.
Huh.
Yeah, it's 50 reps here, as fast as you can.
Okay. Oh.
So it's 25 each leg, so each one counts as one. So flutter kicks is what we're getting into. You're gonna count to 50?
Yeah.
Okay, so this, feet up, we're gonna plank, basically a reverse plank.
Oh, God, now, see, I kept picturing you on your back the whole time.
I am on my back.
Oh, you what? I still don't know what we're doing.
So basically, I'm just gonna lift up here, so I'm gonna try to
Okay.
maintain this. So my shoulders on the ground, I'm just gonna brace here, and then I'll go to 50. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
I feel like that was not good counting.
No, what did I just watch?
But brace this as you're going.
Okay, and my arms are here?
Yeah, I just kind of put them across, yeah. Ready?
Yep.
That's it. Stop. That was actually 50, so.
He seriously put his mouthpiece in for this. Did you put your mouthpiece in for the flutter kicks?
Absolutely.
Go! Take wing! Come on, halfway there! Halfway, let's go! Speed! Go! And done! Woo! Man, I hope you guys are having as much fun as I am.
Right.
I'm having a blast!
Ready?
Yep.
Set. Go! Let's go! Move! Move! Keep going!
The flopping fish.
All right, I'm gonna be programming flutter kicks in all my programs now.
Look at that sweat pool.
I know. Definitely. Yeah, look at the sweat pool. I think that's his. He's a little larger than me. Of all the people that I would expect a weird workout from it, I didn't think it'd be you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Is this a weird workout?
yeah, this is weird.
It's just off the wall is all.
No,
it's
yeah.
Yeah.
Whose brain came up with this?
This is Joe Ken, to be fair.
Okay.
Him and I working together.
It's a collaborative effort between you and the strength and conditioning coordinator for the Panthers for 20 years.
He was with them, yeah, the NFL Strength Coach of the Year. So smart guy, right? And this was trying to build me up in the preseason,
Yeah.
basically. Like, as your build up goes. So work capacity, resiliency, so I'm essentially trying to bulletproof myself for what's coming up. Right? So this is very early on in the prep, but it'll kick your butt for sure. Even though we're having fun, I'm still feeding off of you.
Yeah.
And that's how I've always been. It's kind of like you're putting work in, I'm putting work in.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm gonna get better because of you, and hopefully I'm gonna make you better too.
That's great.
So it's kind of a fun combined effort, so to speak.
It is. I would actually say it's an adventure.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever used that word for a workout, but this workout is an adventure. Adventures with Brian Shaw. There's a reason why CrossFit athletes do this.
Oh, the bike kills you.
Yeah, the bike is dead.
Yeah. And also
it's actually death.
The Rogue Echo bike is a tank too. My goal every single time is to break this bike. Literally.
You haven't broken it yet, huh?
I have not been able to break it yet, and I want to.
We'll tag team on it today for 10 rounds total, 5 you, 5 me.
So this is like,
I should say the bike is undefeated is what I should say.
yes.
Sam, we got one of these at the house. We
Yeah.
have an assault. I'm gonna stop calling it an assault bike. I'll call it the attack bike. It's the attack bike. Guys, if you haven't seen you got the Define Yourself shirt, Tank.
Yep.
And you have the,
Nice,
yeah.
Thank you.
This is
Thank you for
good.
the modeling.
I mean, I feel like here's the problem is, I didn't think this through. You're leaner than I am is the problem.
Well, you're bigger than I am. You're just saying something like that. I was just about to be like, I don't
You
put a
couldn't
shirt
flex
on
like
now.
that because you're on the bike, so I went. Good work.
5, go, 1. Yes! Attack bike!
The bike won that round.
That's a scary thing to witness. And done!
That was awesome.
It was good.
Is it what you expected?
No.
No. Do you expect more just lifting and not moving as much?
I was hoping it would be something more like this, because I just want to be surprised.
Yeah.
I was surprised. Well, I had a weird workout in the coolest way possible. I mean, you talk about leaving your ego at the door. You really have to leave your ego at the door when you're doing flutter kicks in your workout.
That's 100% true, man. It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, make sure you guys actually subscribe. There's a button that you can do that. Hit the subscribe button because, like, you want to be notified. If you don't get notified, then you miss the videos.
All the liking, the subscribing, the commenting, all that good stuff. We'll keep bringing you guys more awesome content. Great to have you in the gym.
Oh
brother.
man,
Appreciate it.
I loved it. Thank you so much.
Yes.
We'll do some more videos right now.
Right on.
And more
right on.
heavy breathing.
For sure. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Go out and be great. We'll check you guys later.